That's the first time I got that message. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Well, okay. We'll guard our privacy. But make sure that I have you guys all lovely and live. I was just watching Kathy, It's a Creative Life, and it just made me want to craft, and I only caught her at the end. So let me go to my own. Then I can see y'all. I took that picture so you can see what my workspace looks like. But, well, hey there, crafty kitty. All right, let me see. You know, I'm going to need to bring my glasses upstairs because I really cannot see crap anymore. But if I keep it far away enough, I might be able to see it. It makes me getting old. We're not even going to talk about that. I don't want to talk about... Oh, that came out of Stacy's book. Let me put this away. Oh, man. Which page were you on? Oh, I have you upside down. See, I need more coffee. That's what it is. All right, we're going to find you. How about we put you right at the back, and the person who ends up getting this. I'll put this on next week because I have too much to do this week. I want to craft today. I just felt like having a jammy day. I was going to go to the office and work on making those packages. Lynn, do you ever sleep? Goodness gracious. And hello, Sweet Pea. That is, oh, it doesn't say Sweet Pea. It says Sweet Drop. See? I told you I need glasses. And Sherry, and it's howdy doody time. I just want to say hi in the howdy doody form. But, all right, I got my shenanigans right here. And I figured this is the debossing side. Nope, that's the debossing side. So that's the embossing side. I'm going to ink this up a little bit. And I didn't do that to all of them, but if I mess up this one, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to... I usually do it this way. Wow, I'm a little bit hoarse. Usually do it this way, where I just brush it like this and enjoy the mess. But then it illuminates the... Illuminates? Is that the word I'm really going to use this morning? I do need more coffee. There we go. See? It makes it messy, and then when I fussy cut it out, you only see the messy on the inside. But this one I'll do on this side and just rub it on the embossing side, make it a debossing thing. You know, like you would stamping. And it's plastic, so I can just go like this on the areas I don't want ink on. And yeah, I don't care if my fingers get a little dirty. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then I'll run this baby through. How come it doesn't show anything happening on my screen? That's so weird. Well, I hope you guys have better video than I do. Oh, that's why. My video's behind. That's weird. All right. Now I'm not die cutting. This is just one embossing folder. I'm embellishing the baby book that I'm working on. So I wanted to grab a few of these embossing folders just because I like a few embossing things. So because it's hard for me to read that from a distance, if y'all want to say something to me, can you put it in all caps? It'll be easier for me to read it. Good morning, Susan. All right. Just waiting for the friends in Kansas. Who are the friends in Kansas? I'm not good with who lives where. Oh yeah, that is cuter. See, gave it more of a brushed effect, and now it's debossed. It's not good on that side, but it's cute on this side. I don't know where she can write in it, but it is cute. It would make a good corner, I think. We could do that. Make it a pocket. Yeah. Good enough. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's a little bit messy. I actually have one of those, oh, I don't even know what you call it. Letterpress. I have the letterpress thing that you run through the Big Shot, and it does the debossing, but I do it with ink instead. All right, those are good enough. Let me get this out of our way. It just takes up too much space. And put it back down here. It's a good thing I didn't have the sewing machine on. I just hit the pedal and figure out where we want to put these. Ooh, I left that open. Or how we want to put these maybe is a better question. All right, so if I make you a pocket, too wide to go that way, you fit this way. Could just, I don't know if I want to stitch you on a white page. Let's stitch you on a not white page. That would actually trim out. Okay, let me get my scissors. Trim this out. Good morning, Amberly. All right, still thinking. All right, let's just trim it out this way because I'm going to use it as a tuck, I think. Nobody said I was a great fussy cutter, so I won't promise you that I am. I cannot promise this is going to be all entirely engaging. It's just, I wanted to craft. And it's like having you guys sit across the table from me. Oh, that looks better. And you are going to go sideways. Oh, that's a decorated page already. How about over here? All right, that works. I have room to put something else on there. How about traditions? Oh, but then I can't really stitch that, so I could stitch it first and then glue it. That might work. Put a messy little flower. No, wrong color. I have my little bowl of things I want to put on here. Oh, here we go. This has purple. Fun is good. We'll do that one. And do I want anything? I'm thinking clusters. So these are my smaller pieces. I feel like this, because it's the same purple, should go up at the top over here. But that's too young looking, I think. So maybe I drop it that way. These were cut out of magazines, but I assumed they're going to be glued down, so I didn't back them. Oh, here we go. Couple purple things to dress it up a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it loose. Oh, what image did I emboss? This is a bird. It is hard to see, huh? So maybe I should color it in a little bit. Put a little eye to it. Finish its beak. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this. Have it go down this way. Because he's looking backwards. I don't know why they have the bird looking backwards. And you guys can't see this anyway, so I think I'll just add color this way into the embossing point. And all I'm doing right now is just coloring inside of where it was embossed. Or I guess at this point it's debossed. And if I don't like it, I'll flip it over and use the embossed side. Ooh, this Sharpie pen is smelly. You know, these YouTube videos could be like scratch and sniff and you'd be, oh, are you kidding me? Turn that thing off. All right. That's because I didn't like how my drawing came out. I need more coffee before I can draw something. And all I did was color it in. It's easier to see in person. Well, now I know I need to move that bird a little closer, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's stitch you on the page first. And this is my guide from when I was quilting. I still haven't finished editing my quilting videos. All right, up and cut. That is cute with the red on it, though. Trying to find the lighting that works best for you guys. I can zoom you down a little closer. Maybe that'll help. Always tinkering with these things. You see my jammies, aren't they cute? So Christmassy. All right, and I'll pull you towards the back of the table. You don't need to see the bottom of my jammies, though. Okay. Let's put you here. And maybe I'll stitch you this way. Uh-oh, I just realized I did something wrong, but I guess it'll be a different kind of a tuck. So now let's just do that. See, I stitched this way and I wasn't thinking. Oh, look at that. I might add a bobbin. Yeah, I think I might be. That's okay. Well, it wouldn't have finished there, so I don't know why it did that, but it'll be whatever it is. You can cover up those pokies right there and that'll be fine. Fun is good. They have like even the dashy lines as if they're sewing. Oh, you can't see it. I'm off-centered. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was abducted by a lumberjack. Shh. I look like I'm from Oregon. It's like my image. I'll show it up closer, more centered. It's just I can't see which way it looks from here. It's not cute on the back side, so I'll have to do something on the back side. See how I missed the stitches on the back side? So if I show you like this, then you can see. And then like this, it's not all that cute yet, but it'll be a cute tuck spot at some point. These guys, see? What are we going to tuck in there? Does an envelope fit in there? It's too tall. Everything looks better with ledger paper, so that's what I'm tucking in there today. And you're too wide. How do you look this way? Oh, you look good that way. Anyway, I'm going to stick you up here. There we go. I just moved where I can read your chat. It's easier for me to look up and to the left. Alright, so that's a simple spot. Makes me want to put a jewel where the eye is supposed to be on that little bird, but you guys can't even see the little bird. Let's do the back side of this ugly thing. Like this, and it stitches out that way. Two pockets. So you can go there, you can go there. That looks good to me. But this is one of her writing pages versus a pocket page. So if I put that here, I should have something down at the bottom. Yeah, it's a bird perched on a twig. Let's just do this. She can write on this. And it covers up the ugly. This is double-sided, so I don't have to worry about it being perfect. Just center you up a little bit. It won't be a pocket. It's just so she can write on it. And she doesn't see the ugly threads. Then here, I can just do the double-sided stick tape, because even if it comes through, this is thick enough, you won't really see the sticky. Alright, see you in a bit, Lynn. Doing well, Susan. Doing super well, and we feel super blessed that that's the case. And also I do need to call the daughter who just had the baby to make sure she's still doing well. Heard from my son yesterday, who just sent the most adorable text that he found some YouTube video that I need to go watch. That's about self-discipline, where Will Smith is talking about that. Have any of you seen that? Because I haven't seen it yet. So I did this belly band style. I didn't do it long style. I don't know why I did it that way, but it is what it is. We can put this in there. Something else. What else do we want to put in there? Another thing to write on? Yeah, that works. This came from the Cambria Hotel, but I can make it the size I want it. Rip both sides. All right. Yeah, that's cute. That works. Let's do the left side with these two. Then I don't want to stitch it this time. I'll just leave it up. Oh, thank you. I'm rambling. I haven't had enough coffee yet to not be rambling. Oh, I should have inked this. That's so pure and purple. Let's ink this. That's what the bird is missing. And let's make it a little bit messy. Yeah, that looks better. Not so perfect. Okay, not so perfect. Okay, so we'll just glue you down too. This is the middle page. I always like the middle page to look cute. It was half the time the first one I turned to. So let's go to this one. I already messy inked it, but I can trim it out real quick. And this one's a little bit harder for you to see, so I'll just cut it while standing up. It embosses all the way to the top. This would look cute with a doily. I could even maybe fold it around the page. It's something easy for her to write on, I think, if I provide this book with a white pen, a white gel pen, and a darker colored gel pen. Might be cute. All right, let's see. Do we like it folded better? We could cover this part of the book, but nope. Dark on dark ain't working for me. Let's put you in a different section. How about that? Oh man, look at that wonky cut up there. I'm just cutting it tighter because I didn't like the wonky cut. Okay, on the inside of this one, I could, nah. Yep, this is how I do. Oh, thank you. Well, hey, lovey. What do I feel like doing right there? It needs something. I don't feel like bringing out my die machine again. Oh, too bad I don't have like a bigger sticker circle. Oh, you know what it needs? It needs to be embellished a little bit. That's what it needs. It's just too perfect purple. And super dark. All right, so let's play with it a little bit. I'm looking for anything that gives me the, oh, this'll look. Okay, so this one says, I am not lucky. You know what I am? I am smart. I am talented. I take advantages of the opportunities that come my way, and I work really, really hard. Don't call me lucky. Call me a badass. This is something I can't glue down. I'm just going to put it somewhere in the book. Well, this is nice and round. It says celebrating. That'll go nice at the top. Simple things. Let's go off. Nope, 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 nope. Pick that up, woman. All right. All right, this is purple and it says fun. Oh, now we're getting it. I don't want the celebrating up there now. All right. You know what it needs is lace and a flourish. That's what it needs. Do I even have any lace here? No. Let's see if I have a small enough doily to give me that feel. No. But this would be a cute little pocket. This is a really big circle doily. So I just keep flipping around the book. I'll add more to that part later. This says love. It's hard to see it though. I'm just going to staple it on and add to it later. I cannot pick up a single page. There we go. I'll put you back. Well, hey there, Sandra. All right, what else do I want to do? You know, let's just do this. Let's be more random. I am not doing a good job of being complete today, so let's just be more random. And I was going to do all kinds of sewing machine stuff, but now I don't feel like that either. It's too noisy. Let's stamp this stamp on a couple of pages. The world shines bright with endless possibilities each time a child is born. All right. Yes, I fan it like a valley girl. Ooh, this page needs something. Because if she writes on it... Yeah, let's do this page first. Go backwards. Yeah, right there's good. Why? Because I feel like it. Oh my gosh, I moved it. Now I gotta cover that up. I'll put it at the... Nobody ever said I was a good stamper. Nobody ever said that. Let's put it on the graph paper. I moved it twice. Yep. We'll just blame it on the coffee. I'm not all stressed about messing it up because I always mess things like that up. It just means I'm going to put something else over it. Oh, that is going to be really cute on that page. Well, that's definitely what we're gonna do over there. Washi, washi. Washi, washi. What did I do with those? All right. Alright, I bought these on accident one time a while back, or I bought it for something else, but I've had these for a while. These little single dose wet naps. And they work just fine. Maybe I bought them for ribs or something. That could have been. Oh, I almost threw it away. No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. It'll dry and be on its own. But I do like you to be a tuck. Which way do we want to make you? He looks good right there. Yeah, crafting without coffee. Wait, here we go. That's what we'll call it. Crafting with, do you see how not enough of my coffee has been drank? All right, let's do it this way. How do we want to attach you? We do want to stitch you. Then I can cover it on both sides here. That'll be good. We're going to stitch you on. And this is the only reason I have you zoomed out. Ooh, let's just stitch you at the top. So if I'm going to stitch you at the top, I could lift you up like that and just cover that whole space. No, I don't want to put you there. I do like you on the black and white, but I am going to stitch you on the top. Yep, I'm wonky today. Did you guys just see that? Shh, don't tell anybody. But given that it's wonky, I'm going to back it up and go down the side here too, or just make it all wonky over the word Disney. So let's go backwards. If I'm wonky, I just embrace the wonky. That's what I say. So I made it wobbly. Because I wobblied the first one, I made the other two super wobbly. And this came from the quilt I just made her. So that'll be cute. And I'll leave the loose strings just because I like things like that. Oh, it's not too bad up top there. But we're going to cover top and bottom of this page. You know what? Let's add this somewhere. And I can make little pockets inside of there. Yep, my process is more random than you thought, huh? I do think this page needs something. Wow, it really goes from... I'm looking for two pages that are the same, but I guess not. So give me a second to flip through and find two... Well, I guess two whites can go here. This works. I just didn't want white on white. And then this can tuck over like that. And this will be a pocket. Alright, so it's about 4 inches by 3.5 inches. And we'll cut 2 pieces that go in there for that. How wide is that? Oh, he's way too wide. This postcard will work. I'll just put you long ways this way. And cut you about there. Yep, I'm just eyeballing it. All right. So then she'll know this is a little pocket, and she can write whatever she wants on that little pocket. Save this postcard for something else. Oh, look, I have this. Where was that spot I didn't like? There it is. Do I still see it? No. So I did wobblies twice on stamping. I need to cover one of them. Oh, here it is. And this will cover something later too. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Well, it's just a doily. All right, what else do I want to put in that pocket? I mean, we have these guys already done. Did those yesterday. He'll fit in there. I'll just fold his spot in a different spot. Now he looks cute in there. He's kind of hiding and you still see. I love doilies. Doilies just make me happy. Look, I have another one here. And it's so perfect white, but she might actually want to write on this, and she's not a coffee dye kind of person. She might think it's old. I don't know. Let's find another spot for that doily. I just like the different textures too. Could even put it in the middle. Oh, this is definitely where it's going to go. You know what? What I might actually do is just stitch it on here. Oh. No, woman, don't stitch it that way. All right, I almost stitched it folded that way, but no. I know I need to stitch it here and then stitch it there. Because if I don't do it that way, then it won't go in my book proper. Uh-oh. Look at that. I did all the stitching, but there was no thread in there. So I suppose this is a what not to do. So give me a second to thread it. We'll just pretend I'm not doing this. Sometimes when I hit that sewing machine automatic cut thing, then my thread pops up too high. That's okay. It doesn't stress me out. It's just gotten me really good at threading the machine. If I pull it out a little and then hit the cut, it doesn't do that. So I'll do the other side. But it did it again. So I don't feel like tinkering with it. I'm going to use double-sided stick tape. Well, good morning, Gilly. Invisible thread, you know. I should tell you guys that I am definitely not the best crafter. I just love to craft. Oh, fair warning. I do 100 different things and none of them fabulously. Except for pockets. I love making pockets. I mean, we could put in a good pocket in here and that would be fun. Pockets are something I can do and feel really confident in. Oh, look how that thread bunched up right there. I like that. I mean, it's a funky thing that happened, but check it out. Look, it bunched up like that. I have to go figure out this machine. It's new to me. But, you know, it's so bright on this page right here that I feel like I want to put this on here. Then I'll have all 4 of my little purple things built in here. And oh, for the love of mason jars, everything looks better in a mason jar. Yeah, maybe I could decorate this mason jar a little bit. And I want to be finished with this book today because I want to get her stuff out in the mail. You know, you have a newborn, and they don't stay in newborn clothes very long. And I'm not going up there until the end of this month. Yeah, I need to adjust the tension. I know. I actually think it's the tension on the bobbin too. Well, no, it could be the... Yeah, it's all the way loose on the thread part. Maybe that's what the problem is. Which side do I want? The embossed side up top or the debossed side? I think I want the embossed side. What do we want to put inside here? We could do thoughts like that. It has a line underneath though. Who puts a bicycle in it? I need some coffee, that's for sure. Oh, the photograph one is kind of cute. Let's do that. So I just want to curve it to make it look like it belongs on the bottle. See how wide it goes. There we go, more to that side. My curve's a little wonky, so I just embrace it that way. So let's add something else. These came off a magazine cover. Actually, this magazine, Mantra Wellness, it came off of that magazine cover. Tacos. Oh, you crack me up. Nope. Oh, you can come out the top if you want to. Off the top of the lid. And in person you can see that this is embossed. And I think I'm going to make it a pocket this way. Alright, that's how it's going to go. So first, I'll attach this on the side and bottom. Then I'll attach the bottom. Yeah, let's highlight the embossing. I'll go back to the brown one for the lid. Here, I'll do that up closer so you can see. I'm just brushing it with my ink pad. This ink pad is kind of juicy. Then I'll use gold, which comes out more yellow, but on purple it shouldn't matter. And brush the ink here. And then because it's a glass, I could put a line long ways for a highlight. There we go. You guys can hardly see that, but you'll see what I mean. Turn that glare off for you. Okay. Now, before I attach it, let's glue these things down. Actually, before I glue it down, I want to add one of these up at the top. It just says celebrate. And my popsicle stick is not sitting next to me. So we'll just pretend I have a popsicle stick because I have emery board sitting next to me. I normally have it in that stash. I don't know what I just did with it. So this will have to work. I don't have any nails. The only thing I use an emery board for is sanding paper to get the white edge thing. Ooh, let's see what that looks on embossing. Let's try that. You know when you sand paper? Let's see how that looks. All right, give me a second. Yeah, not much. Not much at all. Oh, it's kind of cute on those sides, though. Oh, yeah, I like how it gave me the variated color. Hopefully you can see that. This celebrate's coming off a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you can see that, the way it took part of that color off. All right, glue stick, here we come. And I need my scrap paper, because everybody knows I'm messy. And you're going first. I don't think I like this coming out the top. Could have made this a little pocket too, but I just don't feel like it. All right. Now I'm going to stick you back in the middle. It doesn't matter to me if it's not perfect. Stick you in the middle here. Everything looks better in a mason jar. All right, and I didn't ink the edges, so I'm just going to grab a pen. Any pen will do, woman. Let me see. Yeah, this pen will do. Just grab a pen and do it that way. And I'll just go on two sides. And I'm doing it rough on purpose. Keep it messy. And the last thing is this little guy. Where do I want this little guy? I had him up top before, but I think I like him better here. Why? Because I just want him there. So what I'm putting off right now by crafting, two things. Oops. One, I really need to get those packages out to the artists. And two, I gotta pay bills. Nobody ever wants to do that. This came off of a printer ink thing. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna use this somewhere. I don't know where yet. But you know when you replace the ink and it has these cute little rolly things that go around the edge of the ink to let them know, hey, this is your ink pad, HP or Epson or whoever you are. I thought this would be really cute to put somewhere. You could just layer it right there. That would be cute. I wonder if it'll stick with a glue stick. I have no idea. It had just had a simple adhesive on it before. Let's test it. See if it sticks with a glue stick. I have some glue right here too. Let's just use some of that and then spread it out. I know, I put the weirdest things on things. I apologize. It's goofy, but I do it. You know, get it? It's a camera and then a printer ink thing. Nobody would really get that but me, I suppose. I hope they have their shelves stocked. Oh, that's not going to lay down with that. Everything lays down with E6000. If I can get my thingy open. Well, we'll just set this aside. Squeeze out. There we go. I'll just lay you down there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. Handy dandy wet wipe. There you go. Put the lid back on before it comes out again. And then put this down. I'm afraid to lay anything on top for it to come out. Pretend I'm not touching it. Just pretend. Hold it for a second. What are you looking for that they need to restock? That they're out of. Okay. That's cute enough. It pops up a little. The handy dandy stapler is going to staple it down for me though. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Oh, because my stapler doesn't make it all the way up there. Next time I'll do it with eyelets, I think. That would be cuter. So next time I run out of ink, I am definitely going to use eyelets to put the inky thing down. Look at that. I have such the tiniest stapler. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. Shh. Alright, then it's going to go on that page. Okay, it's finally getting tacky. Fold that back and off to the side. Put something in here so she knows it's a tuck. We'll put something tall in there. Rip off the word Cambria. She doesn't need to know that. That's cute. Sticks up a little, but it's cute. All right. She can't write on these 2 pages. Oh, I had something to fix. Okay, that one's fine. It says the world shines bright. Maybe I've had too much coffee. I think somebody said that. That's probably true. The back of these pages are white, but if she writes on them, it might go through to the front of the page because they're so thin. But if she wrote in pencil, it wouldn't be a problem. So maybe I'm worrying about it too much. Okay, that needed to be covered. So what are we going to put on that? Let's put a pocket in here because it has the red. We have the red here. And then the white will show through on this side. Well, that's fine. All right, I'm just going to fold it over about 1/4 inch. Fold it over about 1/4 inch. Which way is up? That way is up. Fold it up. Again, about 1/4 inch. This is where I definitely use my double-sided stick tape. I'll trim off my edges. Okay. You know what I don't have handy is my little circle punch, so the big circle punch is going to have to do. It's the kombucha. Man, could you imagine if I did kombucha before coffee? Ooh, that's a little wonky. Alright, see, now you can't see that I messed up right there. I'm going to have to offset it to the right a little bit so I'm not in the way of the heart. That's okay. And I can put washi on that side. Oh, I should put washi on this side too. Do something on this side. I don't know what. Oh, something could come out of the pocket. Oh, you don't match. You don't look good in there. What looks good in here? No, it's red. But not playful. So maybe the T. Nope. Let's pick from the scraps what I want to put in here. I do like the roses. All right, everyone. Should I do the black polka dots? Oh, never mind. I got it. The daisies look better with that one. Let's see if I have a smaller daisies. Oh, I do. That'll work. Oh, it's too small though, probably. Go back to the black polka dots. And I am going to attach you down first. You know what I think I want to do today is just keep making this until it's done. So I might just bore the crap out of you guys and just keep crafting, and then when my phone dies, which always lets me know because it just dies on me, and then you guys get frozen and it tells me 10 minutes or 10% left. Take a shower, let the phone charge, and then come back and keep doing this. I'd love to just have this one completed and feel happy about it. Okay, now you're a cute little pocket. Let's make you a tuck, a fold out. That's what we'll make you, is a fold out. All right, you're a little bit too tall. We're gonna rip you. Oops, I need to rip you this way. I like to see the white of the rip. Yeah, that's better. Now you're not too tall. And some washi to make me happy. Definitely not a baby looking baby book. All right, I need to take this out. All the white, I think. I think I'll trim this a little bit. And then how far do you go? Right here. I love graph paper for that. It just does whatever I feel like doing. And then I can just cut, pretend it's on a straight line, and attach it that way. Yeah, that looks cuter. I don't need to go to the super edges, so I don't have to worry about it running in. What I just do with the Mickey Mouse card. Oh well, that's the reason I have so many of these. It'll be nice and smooth. No bumpies when she's writing. That would suck. That would look cute with something at the top, though. Let's put something at the top. This one says dream. Oh, that is cuter. The littlest things make it better, see? All right. And you're going to go here. So I'm going to do it in 2 strips instead of 1. That way it doesn't interfere with my pocket. So I'll rip it there and rip it here. Now you're up there, and you're down here. I don't want any of the, there we go. Flip that upside down so it doesn't match exactly. And all right, there we go. What did I do with the washi? Oh, here it is. This Tim Holtz washi is pretty good. Just going to attach it to both sides. But I'm trying to line it up to the pocket. I don't want it to go over my cut edge. Well, hey, Elizabeth. They keep me in glue and paint spreaders. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Well, my husband likes to travel. And so I always have a whole bunch of hotel cards. Okay. All right, let's just line this up and then I'll put it down. I'm lining it up to where I have my sticker, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing. There we go. So now they look lined up. And it never looks finished unless I have something going on it with it. So let's put this here. Ow, my foot's asleep. I'm always sitting on my foot. Half. All right, that's cuter. Get those little guys aside. And she can write on all that. I can come back and add more later, but that's good enough for now. You would look good just over on this side. Something down at the bottom. And so, yeah, I'd like to stitch that. What does it look like on this side? Yeah, that'd be fine. So thread in the needle. And lights on, lights, camera. How much bobbin do I have? That's a good question. Oh, I got plenty of bobbin. Then I don't even have to worry about that now. And if my stitch messes up, I'm not going to worry about that either. Oh, I just undid it. Oh, goodness. You know, maybe today is not a good day to be doing the stitchy stuff because it's stressing me out. But I like the look. I could just go back to my old machine and have more than just the straight stitch. Lift up, needle up, pull out, and we're good. Yeah, it's definitely my bobbin. I don't like that, so I'm just going to put the tape down at the bottom. And on both sides. The stitch will hold. The tape is just to hide some of that stitch because I don't like how that turned out. And I am done with my sewing machine because I got to go figure out the tension thing. I have to learn about it because it's not as easy as the tension on my Bernina. Hey Sonia, I am just working on pages inside of a junk journal-y baby book, and when I do it, I don't necessarily finish every page each time. I just do what I want to do until I go to the next page and do what I want to do, if that makes any sense. All right, let's put a label on the top of this page. Oh my gosh, that matches so perfectly. Isn't that crazy? This is dollar store labels. Let's put a label on top of this. Oh, we don't want to put a... Oh, we can put a label right next to it, though. I didn't realize that was a front. Oh, we don't want a label there. It just doesn't look good there. And the front of this one, I don't want a label on. Because it's just too pretty. All right, let's find... We'll put a label there. Nope. Now that I've unstuck it, what am I going to do? I'm going to find a spot to stick this baby down. And keep looking until I find what I want. It's too square. Well, if it's too square, then I can solve that problem. Just put it in the middle of this one. Oh yeah, the ones I just finished sewing, it's just a tuck spot. So what I'm going to do for her is everything that is a tuck spot, I'll just put something underneath it. Where was I just at? See, even this is a tuck spot. Let's put something underneath it. This one, I have a cute little envelope that I typed. This is only the beginning. And it's a very vintage typewriter, 1927, and it still works. But you can tell at the top it doesn't have a lot of pressure at the top of each one. So if I was to write a ransom note, you'd know it was my typewriter. Put a little postcard right there. Ink those edges. Yeah, I could put a real postcard, like one from my childhood days. Let me do that. When I was a little girl, I used to collect postcards. Oh, what am I doing? I made all those journaling cards. Why do I feel like I need to make more? I made them all yesterday. Well, let's put two things in there. Put this in behind. What did I do with my stash of journaling cards? You guys can't see my crazy mess. I already feel like I have you zoomed out too far. Let's pick a simple one. There we go. That looks good. Oh, you know what would look really cute? Is if I use the washi to look like lines on a piece of paper. Let's do that on this journaling card. I'm making it a little off center left and right because I know I can't be perfect on putting the lines on here. Oop, this one got stuck. Oh, that's cute. Put the extra right there. You need to be inked. Everything needs to be inked. Where's my inky? Let's do the messy silver on the top because it's just too bright. There we go. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. It's Christmas time in the city. This gold does not look like gold. It is definitely like a yellow. Although I noticed something today. I had a piece of candy that was aluminum foil. Now I gotta show you this. It's kind of cool. So imagine this is aluminum foil instead of fabulous. Tammy Porter gave these to me and then also donated some to the foundation. And I noticed this morning when I was eating that, not eating, on one of my snack papers that came out of a pocket, that if you paint over the gold with a little bit of yellow, if you paint over silver with a little bit of yellow, it comes out looking kind of gold. And so if I do that here, oh, come on, I know I've got to have like a yellow marker or something. I don't have a yellow marker at hand, so maybe I'll just do this at another time, but if you color, yeah, that's not going to work. If you ink on the plastic, on the inside of your plastic, yellow, and then you put it over something silver, and you want to make sure that the ink is somewhat transparent, and it goes over the silver, it looks like gold. And that's how, whatever the candy was that I ate yesterday, that's how they did it. Not that this was any kind of a tutorial, but when I saw it, it made me super happy and say, oh, I need to do that. Not that I don't have gold, but I just want to try it. Okay. Off with that idea. This needs something at the top. Oh, that's cute right there. Can't be fancy. Oh, this is good. Just says always. That works. This is inked with a silver paint pen. I did all that a while back. Always and forever. And she can also write on these white pages. That's cuter. And, you know, let me rip that washi just a little bit so it tucks better. There we go. This needs to be doodled on. Let's doodle on this. Everything looks better with a few dashes, right? That stitch I don't feel like doing on my sewing machine. I feel like writing words. Write like a little story on here. It's so wide right there. Any ideas? I know I have a few people watching, so any ideas on what I should write? And this is a baby book, like a cute little baby book quote. We could add that into the book. If it's short, I can just write it in big print. If it's long, then I'll write it in tiny print. Let me know. I'll set this aside and then we'll put it in the book. Quote. Heaven sent. All right. That one I could probably do with a pretty calligraphy. All right. Okay. You know, I feel like I'm too far away from you, so let's get the sewing machine out of the picture. And then you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And I'm sorry that my little thing doesn't do a good job. There we go. Oh, it's gonna move. You know, I gave direction not to move. I'm making you seasick. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. Okay, so I'll work on this. So we'll do the word heaven first. Faux calligraphy, just with a Sharpie. And then put in the faux there, the faux there. You know what, we'll even drop a little right there. This reminds you of being a kid when we just first started lettering when we were younger. Oh, my angel baby. That's so sweet. We could do that too. We'll drop you on the other side with the S here. Ugh, you know, writing words is one of my brain calming things. Drop the N. I think I've got that clean enough. It needs like a little flourish or something to go around that. I could use theirs. Just go on one side. That'll work. I can do flourishes, but not evenly on both sides. So we'll just make this one. I haven't decided yet if this is a journaling card. Oh, the popsicle sticks so much better. This emery board is too bendy, but it's working. All right. Heaven sent. Oh no! On a different note, you need to do another cluster video. I do need to do another cluster video. I do. I love cluster videos. I love clusters, maybe is a better way to do it. Let's not do this on a white page. Let's do this on a regular page. How about at the bottom? That works. You know what? Is this? No, it's not. I'm going to do this on the very back. just because I like that phrase, heaven sent. Oh no, spine surgery. Well, you know what? I have to tell you that when I craft, it helps me deal with my pain. That's what even made me start the foundation. Yeah. And I'm not even making this a pocket. I just want it to be on the back. Where's my little card? There we go. All right. So I feel like stamping now. Actually, you know what? Before I do all the stamping, let's see how many pockets I need for all these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's too many pockets. I don't need 13 pockets in the book. So let's just put a few pockets in. I can put a pocket on each of these busy pages, or how about making a belly band? Just one simple belly band. These two look cute together. It's wide enough that way, I think. Yeah. So it says I only have about 10% left, which means my video's almost over. And that's how I time my videos. It reminds me to eat too. Belly band works well with these guys. The serenity of clusters. I'm still thinking about clusters now. I gotta write my angel baby too. So when I was a little girl, my aunt didn't like to call me by my first name. Long story, different kind of story. Oh, you know what? That is not a good spot. So what I'm gonna have to do is, because I have already stuck it down, so I am going to make it a little bit shorter by doing a couple of folds. Here we go. In the belly band. There we go. Just two folds on this side, one to fold it back this way and one to fold it back this way to make it shorter so it fits where I want it to fit. It makes it pop out a little bit, and that's okay, but I made the piece of paper too long, so we gotta solve it, right? Okay, and which one do we want to put in here? How about this one? All right. How about on this page? That one looks good on this page. So how do I want to attach you? Let's put you in a pocket. A low pocket? Ooh, that's too much the same. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. Okay, I'm sorry. I got distracted. Yep, I clearly get distracted easily. Alright, so the way I'm going to make this pocket is by having it come down and up on the bottom. I don't want to take away her crafting space. Not crafting, writing space. Alright. So this goes here. I'm just doing a fold to let me know where to cut. make it a little bit higher. And it'll be a tuck on this side too if she wants. Yeah, that's better. So then I'll cut you off about there. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. It'll make sense. Well, that's a good piece too. Look at that. It'll slide right in there. Okay, so you need more ideas for clusters. When I do a cluster, I do it by size. We can do a cluster right now if you want to. Let me get my little circle punch. I can do a cluster on one of my journaling slots. Oh, I need another circle punch because that is just too uneven. Ah, that's cockamamie. That just looks funny. I went too far. Well, you know what that means. That just means I have to cut off the top a little bit. And then try as I might to get almost the same size. All right, so it's about 1/3 of the way down. All right, it's close. I'm never going to get it exactly the same. All right, and then fold you up nice and even here. And that'll be a tuck down here. And then fold you over so I have a nice pocket there too. So speaking of clusters, you know, you just brought me an idea that I don't think that I've added any real fibers besides sewing in here. So I probably should do that. Or material. I don't want to lose pocket space on here. That's why I'm creating this extra little edge around. Yeah, that works. All right, so just thinking about where my pocket is. You're going here. So I lose some space on the inside. And then you get attached on a different page. And then I want you to be kind of a tuck, so I want you to be at the bottom. And just for good measure, let's add you to the bottom too. My crease is right there, so I have two sandwiching the crease. Well, good morning, lovely Malia, and thank you very much for that washi tape. That is fabulous for the foundation, and your card was sweet too. I'm still working on the baby book. You know, I probably don't want to over decorate it because this daughter may not like that. But uh-oh, what page was I working on? Oh, it was this one. So let's pull it out just in case. Set you aside so I don't make a mistake. All right, more ideas for clusters. Well, let's line you up there, line you up here. When I do my clusters, I do it by size, and then I also do, oh, look at that. So this sticks out a little bit, but I'm not going to be upset about that because that's just how it's going to be. And then this will be a tuck. So this is the one that was going to fit in here. Let's give it some color too. And this one can have something tall in it. I'll give her a couple of pages there. And it sticks out like a tab, so that'll be fine. Put it back in where I left it. Carefully and thinking about it. There we go. You know what, this might look good here too. It's a little chubby. It needs something at the top, so we'll do that. All right, we're good there. All right, let's do clusters with words and magazine images. And this little bin. So I have a couple of magazine images, and I have to make sure that I don't think about it too much, because that's what I do. And I don't have any fabric with me. So let's just grab this. And I have these, you know, you guys can take yourself on a, oh man, I didn't realize I was on Frozen. Sorry about that. So we were we went to this fabric store, and I was so excited because it was, you know, supposed to be a budget fabric store, and I was just over the moon that it was going to be something local. And I walk inside, and holy smacks, worst customer service I've ever experienced in a store that I can recall anyway. And and it didn't happen until later either. So first I walk in and I say, where do you have all of your cotton fabrics or your cotton linen blends? And the person is like, oh, this is fine material. A baby book is perfect for this. Look at this. $3.38 on clearance for this beautiful, what I would call, see how it's beaded with pearls? Isn't that pretty? But yeah, this will be nice. So we'll add a little bit of this. So I go into this fabric store, and I'm so excited, and I'm walking around, and I'm looking for the fabrics that are going to recover, because we bought a used trailer, and the cushions were in horrible shape. It was some of that plasticky leather stuff, and it was peeling. Yeah, so that wasn't good. Oh, look, I have a couple more fabrics. Oh, that says Siberia Post. That's funny. Let's hide that. So let me see. I have... Oh, so if you go to a fabric store and they let you clip off oh, see, look at me all over the place. So forget the clusters for a second. So I go into this fabric store, and these fabrics, and I was thinking that it was going to be like super, super clearance. They were like $80 a yard. Who spends $80 a yard? And it's polyester. And they couldn't even tell me, is it polyester? Is it cotton? Is it whatever it is? These scraps are from when I was quilting, so let's just trim off this. This was where I stitched it crooked. Yeah, so that was not okay. Take off the word cotton. Well, let's do that with straight scissors though. I am going to run out of battery soon, so it's just going to die on me, but I'll be back later. So let's see how many we can play with using pretty lace, pretty fabric, and bitty scraps. And I forget where I was going with that fabric store, but I can tell you I walked out of there because the guy said, oh, you know, just bring it back to the counter, and I'll tell you which ones are cotton and which ones are not. I go back up to the counter, and the lady acted like I put her way out, like I was the meanest person in the world. I said, excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me if any of these, and it was just these 4 that I had picked, if any of these are a cotton linen blend, or this one, if it's a cotton linen blend. And she's like, oh, you know, you really need to know the kind of fabric it is? Yeah, because we're going to be sitting on it, and I need to know how usable it is. All right, I have a couple of vellum pieces. That'll be fun. Ooh, I even have some cork. So just changing the textile material. Let's do that. And my cork is bent right here, but it's sticky, so that's kind of nice. Although if I staple through the sticky, I'll lose the sticky. So let's not use the cork. I lied. Okay. So let's go back to just these pieces. Big and small. Move my box. And save that, because he feels like he needs to be tucked into something. All right, clipboard first. So I'm going to layer you up with a random piece of fabric. Then you need to have like a little coffee cup and a word. And all I'm doing here is, oh, look at that. That's only 4 things too. Where's my stapler? There it is. Make sure my stapler fits and try to be as simple as I can. Boom. We have a cluster. They have no clue. See, I don't even know how you can run a business like that. So now I'm going to go from smallest to tallest. Oh my gosh, these birds are so freaking cute. Oh, save that. All right, so I have regular card, 2 pieces of, no, this is scrapbook paper. This is the front of a magazine cover ripped in half. This is just a magazine with the crappy back. And this one just says Siberia. Will put you bigger on the back side. And these are similar color tones, so maybe a little bit too similar. So let's pop a bit of red back here. And he's too big. So now we need just the honey thing. Oh my gosh, the honey thing. I have honey somewhere. Nope, I don't have honey. Look at that. That came from a makeup ad. It's so cute. So yeah, that's how this is going to go. And this looks like a good looking belly band, doesn't it? So that's what this will be. Pinch you, get in there. And your belly band. I bent the paper a little bit, so we're going to just rip it. Just go around and rip the edges of it. I don't like the sharp corners on this. And I'll do the same with the one that says Siberia. Oh, let's do pinking shears on the paper. Did I say paper? I meant material. Let's do pinking shears on the material. Just because I want the texture. Let's do a cluster paper clip too. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, this could be a cluster paper clip. Look at that. I know I have a paper clip in here. Here we go. I do. Well, hey there, Julia. All right, so Woman's Day magazine just became a cluster paperclip because you just happen to fit. Look at that. How perfect is that? So I need my stapler to just go inside of here. Or I could do, if my stapler doesn't work. Well, the stapler will work fine. But instead of the stapler, I could just glue it. Oh, no, let's staple both sides right here like this. That'll make it safer. Then there's no glue. It's just staple, 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 and you're so cute. I think I want to rip you differently. There we go. That's a messy paperclip. Let's just put you in the book somewhere on a white page. There's a good white page. And you know what I didn't think about when I made the paperclip was which way it went, so I got lucky. It's just going to go on this side, and he'll stick out a little. Or if you don't like that, which I don't want him to stick out that much, I'll take an edge off here. Oh, look, we're taking the edge off. I'll do it again. Now he's happy. Now he'll stick out just a little bit right there. All right, now let's do one with the fancy pants. Oh gosh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So this one is done. Let's put you, we're going to make you a tuck. And I'm going to staple you because that's what I feel like doing. My stapler's making me happy, and that's what we're going to do. So I'll staple you right there, and I'll staple you right there, and now you're a pretty little tuck spot. And let's tuck a card underneath so she knows that it's a tuck spot. Oh, look, it even looks like it's part of the cluster. Let's put a tag underneath so it looks like a tuck spot. There we go. All right, so that one's done. Let's get to this guy. Well, we know she is going to be using this baby book as photography, so let's layer it from top to bottom because I love this piece. And we want some shine on the back side, so let's grab that, but we don't want the red down there, so rip that off. Again, this, oh my gosh, that's a maxi pad on the back side. Okay, so we'll just put you on the back side. We'll take, I'm thinking about where my staple is. Oh no, I don't want that. I do love the love birds. It's kind of, oh my gosh, look at all these people with the exclamation point. So now you're going to go on the front side there because that's just cute. So now I know where my staple's going. It's going to go on this exclamation point right here. I want to add one more thing to it. So let's add material on the back side. And we'll put the material this way. And so what I'm going to have to do is come down from the top to staple it because I do have the tiny stapler. Oh, nope, I can get it from the side. Here we go. Oops, I'm off screen. Sorry, guys. So, just off screen. And that is another cutesy cluster. That is a cutesy cluster. And it's so cute that it can just be folded right here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So let's put this cluster in the book somewhere. Let's go to the back. I don't want to put it on one of these pages that have an edging. That page is already decorated. That page has an edging. Goodness gracious. Now I got to start thinking about how I'm decorating. And that also has an edge. Oh, here we go. Inside of this page will do fine. So we'll just fold this over. And I could have just stapled it on. Look at that. I want that little piece to stick out. Yeah, it just says the number 10 on it. And staple you on. Trying to be left-handed so you can see, but I'm not left-handed. I almost dropped this. And this just says celebrate at the top, but it would look cuter up here. And she can write on this page. It won't be in her way. So I'll glue celebrate on. forget the glue and how to celebrate on. We're doing clusters, right? So let's just staple it right here. Okay. Now that I am done with this part, I have to do 2 staples. When it's so wide, I can slip it right out. The staple is wide compared to the item. Let's shred a little bit of this. Make them poke up. There we go. Oh, that, I didn't even know, I'm excited that you know how to repair a wool rug. Oh, look, you didn't go through the back side. There we go. And this was glued down. So this right here is a place where she can write. Shouldn't be in her way too much right there. And then it pulls up like this. This page will